Hi everybody, in this video we'll be looking at designing your decision trees. So let's head back over to Leadshook, and so far this is what we've done. So what I'm going to do is show you how to check your decision tree, the look and feel of it. To start changing your appearance and the look and feel, the first thing to do is to go under appearance, and you'll see we've got a whole bunch of sort of themes over here. You can start with those. I personally prefer to just go ahead and just manually make a few changes. I'll share with you a couple of really good effective strategies to make something look really, really nice, fast, and that's the whole goal in all of this. You want to go live as soon as possible. So I'm going to take you through what I normally do, which is, this is a WordPress. What I prefer to do is normally just add a background image to the page, which you can see over here. That's what the background image looks like, and then overlay the decision tree on top of that. Right, so, and how do I do that? Basically, I've just added in the embed code, which you will find over here. That's the embed code. Right, so that's just copied and pasted that into WordPress. In this case, it could be any of your landing pages, could be Unbounce, Instapage, ClickFunnels, and whatever else that you use. So then go ahead and just save it and publish it, and you'll very quickly get to see what it looks like. So you can see that I've got my text white, but this is black and that's black. So where are all these sort of options to change all this? So the best way to do it is you add an image, you add in a decision tree, and then go and make the changes so you can see what changes to make. All of the changes primarily will be driven through the appearance menu, or the appearance menu item. Go over to topography and go ahead and change the color setting. So in this case, no titles. I've just made it white looking. And I'm going to go through now and just change paragraph. So that's going to be the copy you put inside the text editor. So what does that mean? All right, let me show that to you, which is this one. Any text you put over here, like that, right? So that you can change that to that's a copy we're talking about inside the text editor. You can change that through the paragraph settings, and that's basically, in a nutshell, is all you're going to do. There are form input settings as well, because in this case we've got not there. We've got, that's the form labels there. So go through and change the form labels, which is that one there. And I've changed that to white as well. And so pretty much you're going to drive most of your changes. Anything about the form is over here. Anything about the slider is over here. If you're going to use sliders, your answer buttons, which is your true and false, your multiple choice checkbox type, the answers that you have, you can change. You can change the button color settings over here, the layout as well as the answer. Your normal buttons, your forward back buttons can be changed through over here. And lastly, most of your text settings would just go through over here. So this way you kind of just make all your changes in the one place quickly, and that way it pretty much changes the design immediately. With all of these things, be sure to publish. So I'm going to go ahead and make my changes. Oh, this is more like pushing the changes into the live published version, and let's have a look. So right now, what I want to do is I want to change that. So I've made my changes to the form titles, and I've made the change to the paragraph under topography. So if I just refresh this, looks like I haven't changed the background settings. So let's have another look at this. Yep, looks like I haven't changed the background settings here. So let's go ahead and do that. So, which is good. Appearance, go to general, and I want to make sure that I reduce my transparency to 0. Let's just leave it at kind of like 20% and see what that does. All right, so save and continue. Of course, we need to publish this. So go ahead and publish that. And let's just refresh this, and we should be able to I've got a slow internet connection today for some reason. So there you go. That's given the outside, but we've still got some more transparency to change. So let's go back in here. So that basically is the container setting. Now we're going to change sorry, that's the body. Now we're going to change the container. So let's go ahead and reduce that to 0. And in the panel as well, I'm going to bring that down to 0. Right, so we're going to go save and exit, do a quick publish. In almost every case, what I prefer to do is let the background image do most of the hard work, because images are hard to load. They should be loaded by your underlying page, and only let Leadshook load up the top part here. So there you go. That's we've made our changes, and now it's looking reasonably good. So I can control the background further, and if I just go to appearance, go to general, and what I'll do is I'll just go to body and reduce the whole thing. Right, so save and exit, go ahead and publish this. Now you don't have to publish it all the time. It's because I've added my embed code without preview is why I'm having to do that, which is why for test purposes you should leave preview on, so that way you don't constantly have to publish. And now if I just refresh this, I'll be able to see that the background image has been removed. So there you go. That's a nice looking page with white or a light text over a darker kind of a background. So that basically is all you need to do as far as design is concerned. Put any imagery on the underlying page, do a quick embed, whatever system you're using to embed with. So in this case, I'm using WordPress, so I'll just copy and paste my code in here. And then go through and edit the settings for your fonts and your colors to ensure that everything kind of shows up quite nicely on the page. And that's you're pretty much done. Publish it, and that completes the design part of it. Now you can do a lot more. You can add animations in and a whole lot of other stuff, which we won't look at in this basic course. This is more about speed of execution, and this is probably the fastest way to execute. Make it good looking, reasonably good looking, enough to start driving traffic, and basically to go live as fast as possible. Right, so I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll be looking at the transferring of leads and setting up how to transfer leads out of Leadshook. All right, thank you, and bye for now.